morning, guys. Happy Monday. This morning is going to probably be a little bit different than it normally is. When I last left you on Friday, I didn't really do a post because I just said that we had a really rough morning here at the house, and I got on video basically just to say I didn't have anything to say. And what's been so interesting about that video is I've gotten more comments from people in person from that video than any other video. It's so interesting. Like the one video I didn't really say anything, people had feedback on. And I think that's just because it is so great to hear Me Too from people that, you know, our mornings go crazy. Mornings are rough sometimes. And so this morning, what I wanted to do is kind of just pick up back from that and just kind of level set, just a personal update. And then I actually am going to share a verse by the end of all this, but want to share just kind of a personal side to all this. So Friday, we did have a rough morning after having several rough evenings. And Friday, I made a big step for me, and I think for anybody, is that I called a counselor. And so I called the counselor. I actually emailed her. I emailed a counselor, and she's a counselor that I have been connected to through an adoption group. And she's a local counselor that works specifically with adoptive families. And she called me the next day and then said, I can meet you tomorrow, which meant Sunday. So last night, I actually went to my I have talked to a counselor before, actually 2 different counselors before today, but it was the first, go to a counselor's office, talk for an hour and a half, and talk about what's going on. So last night I had my first counseling appointment. Everybody's fine. There's no major things going on, but just parenting is new and it needs to be different. And yeah, so let me share a little bit about our weekend, and I want to draw a similarity. I don't know, the words aren't coming to mind. So Saturday we actually did spend a lot of time Christmas shopping. Scott was off this weekend, so we shopped until we dropped. My feet actually were really hurting, so I actually had to stop shopping. We did a lot of Christmas shopping. Well, in the midst of that, Emma, our oldest daughter, she lost her wallet. And we had only been to 2 stores. We went through both stores twice, talked to managers, couldn't find it. And anyway, long story short, I called the next day to one of the stores. I called the next Sunday morning to both stores, and they actually found it. Somebody had turned it in at one of the stores. We were elated. We had already this wallet had her new permit in it. It had her debit card. It had keys to our house. It had money in it. It had all of these things, and she had set it down somewhere. And so anyway, we were so excited that somebody was honest enough to turn in that wallet. So I was thinking about this and thinking about the fact that I called the counselor, and I have really, and I'm going to draw a similarity between getting this wallet lost and counseling. I was thinking about this laying in bed on Sunday morning, and it really felt like, we needed, I had called customer service at this store, and we needed somebody to help us find the wallet because we had walked through the stores twice looking for this wallet and we couldn't find it. So we needed help to find that wallet. And I realized that it was sort of like that, that whole idea that I need help. And I have been going to just really feeling like God was my customer service rep. And I was going to him, help me with my problems. And it's just going to be me and you, and we're going to figure out all of my problems on our own. And I've resisted going to counseling because I just felt like me and God could figure it all out. And I've been really frustrated because he hasn't revealed things to me that I felt like needed to reveal to get some healing. Anyway, so I got really frustrated, and what God said was, as God, this customer service rep, he says, the thing that you're missing, he said, I could solve all your problems. I could give you the healing. I could show you all these things, but I have appointed somebody else to help you find what's lost. I've appointed somebody else to help you find what's lost and to reveal what is hidden. And so for me, that was a wake-up call to say, yeah, I wanted to work it out with God, but God has appointed this counselor to help reveal something that's hidden. And she is part of the plan that God is working out in our lives, part of my healing, and that is something that He has appointed her to be in my life and to help me reveal that. And it is God's work. Anyway, so the session went really well, and I do see that there are things that she understands about adoptive kids, adoptive families, about trauma they've experienced, and she has some tools as parents that we can use that will help us. She has tools that will help me reveal some things maybe from my past that will help me, kind of deal better. So, I don't know. So that was kind of just like a big thing for me. Like I called counseling and had my first counseling appointment this weekend. And, the thing that I'm kind of just drawing from that is that how God puts people in our lives to help us along. We're not meant to do this alone. And the verse that I've been praying that I just wanted to share is Jeremiah 33:3. It says, "Call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know." So when we call to God, He says He will answer and reveal the things that we do not know. And in my scenario, He has chosen another human being to do that, I think. And I believe that God will give me healing, and it will be Him ultimately that heals and directs. But I think that He has chosen somebody else to help me figure that out. But ultimately, I'm leaning on God to heal and to direct and all of that. So anyway, I think that was like a 10-minute commercial for counseling. So we're gonna meet weekly for a while to see how that goes. I've already got 3 books to read, some appointments, doctor's appointments I need to make, and I don't know. So that's already some to-dos, and sometimes it just feels good to be able to say some things you feel like you can't say other places, and have a safe place to do that. So it's already been so helpful, and I'm just so grateful. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share this morning. And I don't know, maybe some of you have been thinking about counseling that could nudge you in the right direction, or maybe you're just looking for some wisdom from God for some things, and He says, call to me and I will answer and I'll show you. And He may not choose somebody else to do it. There's been many cases actually in the past several years that He's revealed directly to me things I didn't know, and God is so good and so faithful like that. So let me see, I want to say good morning to some folks. Gina, good morning, Gina. She says, so true. And I have lately. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yes. So there was a couple more people that hopped on. I'm sorry I didn't see your names as they scroll by, but good morning to you guys. I hope it's we are like full swing into like Christmas season, and things are really busy. Calendars are like filling up, and I just want to encourage you, make sure you take the time to have some time alone with God. Like, don't let your schedule boss you around. You got to gotta put that as a priority. It's so important that we have one-on-one time with God, and I can't stress that enough. So I just want to encourage you to not let the Christmas busy schedule get the best of us, because that's gonna make for more stress. It's already stressful enough. We don't need to be more stressed. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful start to your week, and then we're gonna have a great week, and I'm gonna see you guys back tomorrow. All right, have a good day. Bye.